welcome back everyone, General Tony here, coming back with a brand new COC episode, and welcome my friends to a very action-packed video. So in a couple of moments time, we are going to go in for a couple of live attacks against a variety of different troll bases using the most troops possible inside of the game. So what I want all of you to do, go and take a guess. What troop do you think I am going to use? Rack your brains, guys. Which one troop inside of the game can produce the most troops inside of Clash of Clans? Let me know down below in that comment section. You have 5 seconds to take a guess. If you managed to guess correctly, then you, my friend, are a smart little cookie. So we're going to show you the troop in a couple of seconds time, and boom! Okay, so here we go, guys. We are going to attack some troll bases live using 20 max witches, 11 maxed out skeleton spells. Together, the witches and the skeleton spells are going to produce over 1,000 skeletons in one single battle. We're going to go straight into a live attack, guys. We're going to take on a troll base inside of my Tony clan. We're going to be attacking Baby Tony. So let's go. Let's see what sort of damage we can do to the Baby Tony troll base using all these skeletons and all these skeleton spells. So here we go. Whoa, here go the witches. Okay, guys, there go every single one of the witches, and we actually gonna drop the skeleton spells just behind at the back there. Let's see how much percent we can do to this base. So some of the skeletons gonna go over to the right-hand side, and a couple of the witches as well. They're just gonna melt. They're just gonna get melted, absolutely melted by the Inferno Tower. The rest of the skeletons and the witches have made it up towards the top of the base, guys, but they're gonna get battered now by some big bombs, some bomb towers, and it doesn't look like we're going to be getting much further. So the actual witches and the skeletons made it into the Inferno Tower. Wow, I didn't actually expect that to happen. So we're actually going to do a little bit more damage than I predicted, guys. Check it out, we're up to 20% so far. Can we get a 1-star using this insane skeleton spell and of course witch maxed out army? So let's see what kind of damage we can do to the rest of this base. We're making our way towards a town hall at the top there. Still a couple of witches alive down the bottom, but not really too many remaining. The Expo's tearing the skeletons into pieces, and they're just dying. So many of them getting wiped out now. R.I.P. Larry. So don't forget, guys, if this is the first time you are seeing the channel, my name is General Tony. Now, this is going to be the announcement. We are going to be giving away 2 things over Christmas. I'm going to be giving away an iPhone 7 and a PlayStation 4. They are the 2 confirmed items we will be giving away for the Christmas subscriber giveaway. Now, the giveaway is going to end the week before Christmas. If you want the chance to win, all you need to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this episode just to show some support, guys, and of course, stay tuned. We are going to be starting the giveaway in a couple of days' time. So as I said, iPhone 7, PlayStation 4, giveaway will start shortly. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So we're going to get ourselves into a second attack. This time, we're going to attack something slightly different. We're going to keep the same army, except we're going to change the base that we actually challenge, guys. So we're going to challenge a base we've never challenged before, and here it is. So check it out. Here we go. So these witches and these Larrys, if they make it about 2 minutes into the raid, they actually produce over 1,000 skeletons on the map, and we're going to see if we can do that right here. So there are a lot of big bombs, a lot of actual traps inside of this base, so we're going to see what we can do. So here we go. We're going to actually space out the skeleton spells this time, guys, because I don't want them all to go into the exact same area and just get completely wrecked. You know what? Let's use the Grand Warden as well. He's actually going to protect them. Here we go. Grand Warden's ability is being used already. Imagine if we had just one single rage spell. A single rage spell would do so much damage to this base. So here we go. The Larry's moving in. This is like D-Day. This looks insane. It's like the beach. And the Larrys are making their way up the beach. They're going to reach those Inferno Towers very shortly. But are we going to make it? The witch is getting blown apart by those big bombs. And this is looking terrifying. So would you believe it, guys? The Grand Warden is actually the last troop remaining. And we've lost every single witch, every single Larry. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen for us. We haven't even got a 1-star. And we are using a completely maxed out army. Of course, the Larrys do not trigger big bombs or little bombs. So it's basically left to the witches to just die, which is quite unfortunate. Okay, so we're going to go in for one final live attack using these witches. Then we're actually going to change up the army. And what we're going to do in a couple of moments, we're going to do a troop race inside of this base. We're going to spawn witches on the right. And we're going to spawn wizards on the left. So it's going to be witches against wizards. And then we're truly going to see which one of these actual troops is the greatest of them all. So here we go. We got 20 witches. Let's send in 10 on either side, guys. Let's see what we can do. And then we're going to drop some skeleton spells on either side as well. And then we're also going to take out the Eagle Artillery using the Queen's ability. She's going to take that down straight away. Here we go. Let's see where these Larrys are going to run to. So obviously, the Larrys are going straight past every single one of the traps on both sides. Wow. This is getting overrun with Larrys. Check it out. Even on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side, it's looking beautiful. But the bomb towers, those defending bomb towers really do just torment my Larrys, destroying them in seconds. In seconds, they are getting taken out. Let's see what happens. On the left-hand side, the queen is gone. For some reason, all the Larrys and the witches on the left have died, but there's still loads of witches alive on the right. Not quite sure why that's happened, guys. There are an equal amount of big bombs and traps on both sides of this base. So for some reason, there's about 6 or 7 witches alive on the right-hand side. Even the queen has died on the right. I don't even know how this is possible, guys. This is insane. So the witches on the right-hand side, targeting, there we go. 1 star has been secured, our first 1 star of the episode. Now, as I said, we're actually going to go ahead and delete some of these witches, delete some of the skeleton spells maybe as well. And we're going to do witches against wizards. What we're going to do, we're going to bring 2 heal spells for each, so each army is going to receive 2 heal spells. And I want to basically see which one, the witch or the wizard, is going to survive the longest in this base. Now, I want you guys to tell me down below which one of these 2 troops is better. Is it going to be the witch? Is it going to be the wizard? Let me know down below in that comment section, guys. The last couple of Larrys making their way onto the Inferno Tower, and it's actually really impressed me. These Larrys done a lot better, and there goes the first Inferno Tower, although they are only single target, so that does kind of explain it. The witches finally passing out, guys. 1 witch remaining. She's been targeted by the Expo. RIP witch. No way. They're going to grab the Town Hall. They're going to grab the Town Hall. Are they going to do it? Only 1 or 2 HP left on it. No. Okay. Barbarian King, go. Boom. Barbarian King takes it out, guys. Okay, let's end that there. So they've done a decent percent of damage there. I think they got about 70% before the Barbarian King stepped in. So what we're going to do now, we're going to edit the army, and we're actually going to delete 10 of the witches. So there we go. I know this is a waste of Dark Elixir, guys, but it's got to be done. It's all for the good of the episode. So we're also going to delete. We're going to keep 3 skeleton spells, and we're going to bring ourselves... We're going to bring... How many heal spells? I think 4 heal spells. There we go. 4 heal spells. And then we're going to bring ourselves a load of Harry Potters. So I believe we can bring quite a lot of Harrys. 30 of them should be, yep, 30 Harry Potters against 10 witches. Do not forget, although there are 3 times more wizards, the witches will produce a lot more skeletons. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens here. 30 Harry Potters against 10 witches. Let me send another challenge, guys. We're going to attack the exact same base which we just attacked. It is the troop race base. And Baby Tony's about to get a beat down. So here we go. 30 wizards. Should we take out the Eagle Artillery? No, let's not do that just yet, guys. So the wizard's going to go down on the left-hand side because they take longer to spawn. There we go. And then the witch is going to go down on the right. We do have 2 heal spells for each. Remember, 1 heal spell is going to go down straight away for the wizards. And we're pretty much going to do the exact same for the witches, guys. Heal spell is going to go down ahead of the army. Big bombs going off, but the wizards are still alive. Well, we've lost some of them, but loads of them are still alive. We're going to drop the second heal spell now. Keeping the wizards alive, we're also going to drop the second heal spell for the witches on the right-hand side. And then we're going to take out this Eagle Artillery using the hero's abilities. Here we go. Grand Warden, King and Queen. So the witches making their way up this trap base here. The wizards on the left-hand side. I cannot believe those wizards are still alive. They're actually doing a great job there. Now, obviously, the Barbarian King and the Queen are going to ruin it. They're going to ruin it for me. So we do have some backup from the Barbarian King and, of course, the Archer Queen. We may try this one more time, except this time we won't use heroes. We'll just let the Eagle Artillery do its thing. We're going to delete the wizards, and we're going to bring another troop. I want to keep the witches. The witches are a great troop to test with. So, wizards pretty much dead, guys, but the heroes did kind of go towards the witches half of the base, which is kind of unfair. So I don't know how many witches we got left. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there 7? 7 witches remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 witches, so we only lost 4. Not bad. Not bad at all. So there we go. 4 witches lost. But let's go ahead. We're going to delete the army once again. This time we're going to delete all 30 wizards. We're going to keep the heal spells, guys. We're going to bring a different troop. So we're going to bring... How about Valkyries? Valkyries will be a fun test. So if we go... Should we just... No, let's do bowlers instead, guys. Bowlers against witches. This is going to be interesting as well. So how many bowlers can we bring? 20 bowlers against 10 witches. Let's send another challenge from Baby Tony. Here we go, guys. Challenge sent. So it is going to be the witches against the bowlers. This is going to probably be the most interesting out of the lot. There go the bowlers. There go the witches. And we're going to drop a heal spell down really early once again, just to make sure that the initial big bombs and all that damage isn't going to completely destroy my troops. So heal spell's going to go down on the right-hand side near the witches. Here we go. Okay, bowlers making their way up. Now, we're going to keep the second heal spell. We're not going to waste it. Let's see how the witches are doing. Oh, yeah, they're pretty much doing okay. Big bomb just went off there, but they're staying alive. Now the bowlers are making their way higher up the base. Now we're going to drop down another heal spell, guys, just ahead of them. The exact same thing is going to happen with the witches. I think we've lost a few, though. No, witches get in the heal spell. Okay, there we go. They just about got in the heal spell, guys. Don't forget the Eagle Artillery is still alive, meaning that they're not gonna make it as far this time. So the witches started to fade a little bit quicker, I think. Oh no, they're still there. They're still there. There's quite a few of them. Back to the bowlers. Bowlers have made it up to the single target Inferno Tower, but unfortunately they've started to kind of fade away now. Same with the witches, guys. Made it to a similar spot, but I think the bowlers done a better job. So the bowlers win this one. Or not yet, actually. The bowlers are all dead, and there's still quite a few witches alive. You never know. Let's see. The witches could do this. Okay, Eagle Artillery is about to land, guys, and it completely kills 3 witches, pretty much. The witches just got RIP'd. Straight up ripped, guys. And 2 witches remaining. I think the witches have won. Hold on a second. The witches have won this, not the bowlers. Look, the bowlers still have a couple of buildings there. The witches have done all this. Wow, okay, so the witches are the victorious troop. The final witch is about to get RIP'd, guys, by the Eagle Artillery. That was a beatdown like I've never seen one before. The last few skeletons have made it all the way to the town hall. It's unfortunate that we got so far, but didn't quite manage to grab the town hall. Check out the HP, guys. It's getting taken down, but the Eagle Artillery just finishes off the troops. And that is where the video is going to end, guys. Don't forget to leave a like on the episode, subscribe to the channel. I will let you know what's going to happen with the iPhone 7 and the actual PS4 giveaway. I decided not to give away a Samsung phone and a PlayStation 4 instead, guys, because you actually requested it. So I will let you know how that's going to go down in an episode very shortly. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. Peace out.